Here we go. It might be better on YouTube. Come over to YouTube if it's not that good on Facebook. And you'll be able to see the notes as well. Good on Facebook. And you'll be able to see the notes as well. Let's put that there. Let me turn off the sound on Facebook. Okay, here we go. So today, as you can see, we are studying house vocabulary. Thank you guys. Today is 18th. Don't forget even to write it. Don't forget, Deva, to even write the TH when you write it. If you write it like that, the 18th of January, right? Today is the 18th of January, right? Okay. So you're actually going to witness a class that I'm going to give. I have a student that's going to call probably around 11:30. Our class is set for 11:30. So, well, it's 11:15, so around 15 minutes from now. And that's what we're going to, and we've been studying house vocabulary. So tell me, why don't you write in the chat some house vocabulary? Like, what are different rooms in your house? Let's start with that. Different rooms of the house. We have, obviously, let's see. You just tell me. Let's go through the rooms of the house. I'll wait for it in the chat. We have bedroom, bathroom, living room, kitchen, and welcome YouTube people too. Kitchen, Hosam, kitchen, bathroom, living room, right, bedroom. These are all things that I went over in my last class with the students. Today, what we're going to go over is like what you do in each room, right? What you do in each room. So it may seem very basic, but it's not really as basic as you think, because you can always make a sentence bigger. You can always make a sentence longer and more complex, right? So what do you do? Write in the chat right now what you do in, for example, the living room. What do you do in your living room? And on YouTube too. Although on YouTube, there's only one person watching right now, and it might be me. You know what? I don't like this streaming from my phone. I'm going to cut this stream, and then I'm going to bring you right from my computer. So I'll see you later, and join me again, and you'll be on this camera straight from my computer, the same as the YouTube one. We'll figure this one out later. I can't have it go in and out and blurry. The quality just isn't good. You don't want to see that. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Finalizar. No. Let's cut that. Yeah. And then we'll figure it out. Maybe I got to figure that out. So let's go. And if you're watching on YouTube, let me get my chair better. Oops. She's breaking me out of my thing. There we go. Does that make it better or worse? We'll see. Now we're gonna go live, start a live video on YouTube again, accessing camera, accessing microphone, camera. Ah, that's so much better, right? Join Language Galaxy. And then let's see, English training and more to be a part of this, a part of the festivities. This is pro, man. This is pro to take part in class. Join Language Galaxy. And let's do youtube.com/language galaxy. Are you still there on YouTube? Let's see. Here we go. We're going to go live. Thank you for sticking with me. Gil, Sandro Gomez. You joined me yesterday, I think, right? So it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you again. Thank you for joining me. We're here on Language Galaxy, or we're here on Facebook too. So how are you? How are you? We're waiting for people to join in. By the way, if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, I know we have a word for this. We call it a cluster if you want to be a good boy or girl. But really, that's short for a clusterfuck. A clusterfuck. And that just means that it's chaos. So, and it's disorganized, right? Your videos are so great. Well, thank you. Thank you. You're too kind. Today, it's not great, but it will be because once the lesson starts, it will be. People are already coming on Facebook. Thank you. Iman, nice to see you. And I hope the other people are back on. Let's share this around. So if you're watching this, wherever you're watching this, please, if you like it, like Gil, you said it, it's really good. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a like. If you know anyone who could use this, then share it with them. Share the wealth. We're sharing things around, right? Deva, good to see. I'm glad I didn't lose you. Is this better? This is better than the other way. House vocabulary. Okay. We're going to share this around. Post. So today, like I said, we're studying house vocabulary. Remember what I asked you before? What kinds of things do you do in the living room? What kinds of things do you do in the living room? Let's start just some general conversation. Let me see what your level is of speaking, well, typing, I guess. I recommend your videos to my friends because you explain very clear. Thank you, Gil. You're the best. You are the best. And so like, share, let's share it in another group. What is it? Let's share with the English speaking group. What kinds of things do you do in the living room? Let's see. Are there comments? Did you join? By the way, if you're watching TV, okay, but I want a sentence, Iman. I want to see how your sentences are. So make a sentence. Deva said, we are watching TV in the living room. Okay, this is a common mistake, right? A common error that I see in a lot of people's. So for general kind of activities, if it's a routine or generally, we don't say I'm watching. We are watching. We are watching. I am watching. It's for right now. So right now we are having an English lesson, right? But every week at this time, or I try every day, but every week at this time, we have, right? So we want to use the present simple. Use the present simple. And if you're taking an English exam, good rule of thumb, a rule of thumb is an English idiom. Oh, I should have put that in my course. A rule of thumb is a general thing to follow, a general advice. Whatever tense the question is, answer the question in that tense. So I said, what do you do in the living room? That's simple. Present simple. Not simple to do. But we watch TV in the living room. We watch. We gather as a family talking and chatting. Okay, we gather as a family together talking and chatting in the living room. Let's make it all that together. Gil, I watch TV at the living room. Close. I watch TV in the living room. In the living room. Right? I'm going to share these Google Docs. I'm taking Google Docs, notes on Google Docs. So we're going to go over some vocabulary and expressions and all of that good stuff. Okay. What kinds of things do you do in the bedroom? Well, what kinds of things do you do in the bedroom? Tell me what kinds of things you do in the bedroom. I mean, you know, this is a family show. No, just kidding. You can. Oh, my student's calling then. So, this is the group I wanted to share it in. So we're gonna get class started where we're learning vocabulary together. Okay. Boom. Can you hear that construction outside? Hello? Hello? How are you? I'm doing well. Nice. So how was your day? It's nice to see you again, by the way. Well, nice to hear from you. I can't see you. It's nice to hear from you today. I can't see you, so I can't say nice to see you. But it's nice to hear from you. Maybe one day I will earn your trust to hear you too. No. Don't make me laugh while I'm drinking. So, well, thank you for being honest. Anyway. Well, I mean, it makes it a little smoother. I mean, imagine if we just had class like this. You know, it's not as personal, but it's not as important that I see you. It's more important that you see me, right? So, how are you? Okay. Nice. Did you study yesterday?
Yes, not a lot, because yesterday I went to the garden. I don't
Like what?
like a garden.
What's that?
A big.
Can you write it in the chat?
I didn't. What exactly? What's the name of this? I don't know.
Oh, is that an Arabic word you said?
No, English.
Oh.
Of course, English. Okay, I will write it.
Is it like a religious thing? Is it a Muslim thing?
Like flower and like a home, but a big home.
A big hall.
Home. Yes.
Okay, and what do you do there?
We play and take some coffee.
Okay. That's all?
We put the fire.
The what?
Do you know the fire?
What fire?
For the cold, if we cold.
Like a fireplace.
Yes, fireplace.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Let me put that in the notes, by the way. Fireplace, that's a good one. How do you explain a fireplace? Remember, we worked yesterday with explaining words that you don't know. You did a good job.
Yes, for the house, for house living.
Yeah.
Description the house. Describe the house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and a fireplace is a good thing to know for the house, right? Yes. So, here, let me share my notes with you. And I'm taking notes during our class, and let me share these with you. You can go there and see the notes. And I'm on video again for YouTube. We're going to put the notes on, where is it?
Just a minute.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Okay. Yes, now I can see your screen.
You can see my screen, or you can see the notes?
The notes.
The notes.
Other question, and right?
Yeah, so I wrote fireplace. Did you see that? Right?
Yes,
good.
Fireplace. Yes.
Good. So, now, how would you describe a fireplace? If you were trying to describe it, you imagine you don't know the word fireplace, right? How would you describe it?
I know the fireplace. Fire.
Okay. It's a place. Where is the fireplace usually in the house?
It's usually in living room.
Yeah, very nice. Perfect. My drawing is terrible, so sorry. But you're laughing at me. How dare you laugh at me? Okay.
It's usually in living room.
Yes, it's usually in the living room. And what do people do at the fireplace?
The people's right?
Or people in general. Let me tell you this. If we ask a question like, what do you do? What do you do at a fireplace, for example? You don't really say people are, right? You want to use the simple tense. And that's what we're going to work on today, using the simple tense to describe what you do in different rooms. Okay?
If the question, what do you do?
Yes.
This means me, not all. How about
it can mean all too. That's kind of a tricky thing about English because it can mean you and it can mean you. You know, so it's kind of context, right? But the most important part is this, do. Right? It's not what are you doing? What do you do?
What are we doing? Is
What,
it right?
No, what are you doing is for right now.
Now.
Exactly.
What do you do before?
In general.
In general.
Right. So let's look at some house vocabulary. Tell me some house vocabulary. What are some rooms in your house?
Living room.
Living room. Are just a second. Are you on the notes on your phone or on your computer?
Phone.
Okay.
If you want next time in my laptop, I can.
Well, if you go on your laptop, you can take notes in here too. Maybe you can on your phone too, but it's kind of difficult.
Now I have a note and pen and I write what you say.
Okay, but okay, so living room. What else? What other rooms?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. What other rooms?
Bedroom.
Bedroom.
Dinner room.
Close. A dinner room, we call it a dining room.
Dining room.
Right? What else?
I think that's all.
Okay.
Office. If we have office.
Good. An office. What about, you forgot an important one. You forgot an important one. Bathroom.
Yes.
Right. That's a pretty important one. Okay. Now, what are living room. Okay. Now, everyone, because I'm telling this on my Facebook group too. Are you a member of the Facebook group?
No, you said I will tell you the next.
Oh, and I didn't. I forgot. Okay, I'll send it to you after. Well, I could send it. I could send you.
Okay, please don't forget. And I want you to tell me how to enter in this session. You say if you have to register and you can.
Well, that's for my courses.
I want all course and YouTube.
Okay. I'll share those with you. Well, here. Very nice. I like your style. I like your style, Cloud. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name badly. That's my page. Don't go there now. Go there after. But okay. So, what kinds of things now? Tell me, what kinds of things are in the living room? What is in the living room? What objects are in the living room? And Yeah. Tell me what objects are in the living room. And Facebook.
No, I can see the words or no? Just the words.
Facebook people, tell me what objects are in the living room and write that in the chat.
I can't hear.
Okay. No, I got it. So in here, you can see the notes, right?
I can see. No, I can see. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Get started now. This plan. Yes, I can see this one.
What?
Access to select courses.
No, don't go there now. We're staying on the class notes.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do that after our class. Yeah.
Okay. Can you repeat your question?
Yeah. What things are in the living room?
Living room. Sofa.
Sofa.
Lamp.
A lamp. Very nice.
A fireplace.
A fireplace sometimes.
A table of coffee.
Okay, a table of coffee, we call it a coffee table.
Coffee table. Okay.
Anything else? Maybe for entertainment?
What does this mean if we want to sit?
Chairs?
No, not chairs.
Not chairs? We sit on chairs. Like the big chairs too are called chairs. We call those chairs too.
Oh, yeah, chairs.
Yeah, or seats or something. Love seats or things, but that's how about TVs?
TV.
Yeah, right. Okay. What kinds of things are in a bedroom?
We have a bed.
We have a bed.
Chair.
Why don't you in your notebook, why don't you take a second and write maybe 5 things. Think about your bedroom. Write 5 things that is in your bedroom, right? So write that down in your notebook and then tell me I have a blah, blah, blah in my bedroom. I have a blah, 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 or I have some blah, blah, blahs, like plural, right? So take a few minutes and write those down. Okay. And Facebook class and YouTube class, I want you to do the same thing.
Your voices. Go on. I can see.
I know. I'm not talking to you because you should be writing.
I'm right and I see you talk. Okay.
No, yeah, I want you to write. So Facebook people, I want you to write down too. Write down, so my other, can I make a call? Yes, you can, but we have a saying, you have to pay to play. You have to pay to play. So go to the link in the description and go to sign up for a plan, and then you're free to call. You know what I mean? So, but John Adams, that your name looks a little suspicious to me, to be honest. You're watching from Indonesia, but your name is John Adams. Are you the founder, one of the founders of my country? So write an example, what you have. Deva, bed, cabinets, light, a small desk, and books in my bedroom. Very nice. Now write them in a sentence. We want to work with sentences. And Gil, my man, a fireplace is a place. Well, you're back on fireplace. I want to know what's in your bedroom. I mean, you know, don't get too personal, but I want to know what's in your bedroom. Tell me 5 things. Claude, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Go ahead. Tell me what's in your bedroom, and tell me as complete sentences as you can.
Yes. Okay, sure. I have a big bed.
Very nice. I like it. I have a big bed.
His color is black.
Okay. We could also say I have a big black bed. Put several adjectives together.
I have a black bed or a big black.
Big black. I actually have a course that teaches adjective order on Language Galaxy. It's English projects and more. But go ahead.
Okay. I have a big black bed.
Very nice.
Also, I have a mirror.
Okay. A mirror. Very nice.
And I have two big windows.
Okay. Very nice. Perfect.
Also, I have a small table for a coffee.
Okay. A small table for coffee or a small coffee table?
Small coffee table.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And that's it. Okay.
Yes.
Now, I'd like you to describe your bedroom so that I can draw it. I have a mental picture. So we're talking about directions. In the middle of my bedroom, on the right side, I have a bed next to the wall. Do you know next to, across from?
Yes.
Things like that. Okay. Next to the bed on both sides, I have two chests of drawers, two small chests of drawers, one for me and one for my wife. Next to the one chest of drawers, there is a big dresser. Do you know what a dresser is?
Yes. This is for if we have any dress and if we want to
hang. No, that's a closet. That's a closet. A dresser is where you it looks like this, and it usually has like handles.
Yes, yes.
Right? And you pull them out and you put the clothes inside. Right? That's called a dresser.
Dresser.
Yeah. A dresser. Let me put that on your notes. Yeah, I have it.
Like what you did.
Very nice. Right. Good. And then, like you said, the big tall thing, it's usually taller, and it has doors with the clothes inside. That's called either a closet. We call it a closet in American English, and British English, they call it a wardrobe.
Closet or American?
A closet, yeah. We call it closet. Okay. So, this is a dresser, this is a closet. So I have a dresser. On the opposite side is the dresser, I have a window. Right? On the other wall, in front of the bed, I have another dresser with drawers, and next to the dresser is my closet. Okay. That's what my bedroom looks like. So now I want you to describe your bedroom so that I could imagine it and I could draw it. Okay, imagine this is the bedroom.
Okay.
This is the door to go in. Okay.
to say if you come to my room. Is it okay if I say enter, if you enter or no?
If you enter, you can see. Yeah.
I can. Okay, if you enter to my room, you can see in the right the bathroom.
Oh, there's a bathroom connected to it.
Yes, inside. Okay.
So here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And in the another side, in the left, I have a big mirror with a lamp.
A big mirror with a lamp.
Yes. And small chair.
And a small chair.
Yes. Okay. And behind the door, behind the door, I have a big bed.
A big bed. Behind the door here or behind the door on the right? On the left or the right?
And the last one. On the last. Behind. On. Yes.
Ah. This is called across from the door.
Across from the door. Yes, across from the door. I have a big bed.
A big bed. This is called a corner.
Yes. Not in the corner. My bed in the middle.
Here. Or
In
here.
the corner. Yes, here. Yes. And in the corner, the right, the left of my bed, I have small table.
On the left of your bed?
Yes, a small table, and I have some candle.
Ah, a candle.
Okay. And in the right of my bed, I have a big window.
Okay.
Okay. Then under the no, where you put it?
Here, on the right of the bed.
No, on the left. Sorry.
On the over the table.
Yes, over the table.
Okay.
No, it's over the table. In the left, in the corner, not corner.
On the other wall?
Next the corner.
On the other wall?
No. Yes, here, but not. Not in the corner.
Next to the mirror?
No. Where you put the mirror? No, not there. Yes, up. Yes, but not in the here.
You don't have to get very specific. Here?
Okay, put it here. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, here I have a big window. At the end of the window, I have a dresser.
Okay.
Okay, but not a dresser. Maybe it's the same of a dresser, but it's for accessories and.
A small. Well, we could also say a chest of drawers. Hossam, I saw that question too. The chest of drawers is kind of the same thing as a dresser. But I think a chest of drawers is maybe smaller.
No, that's small.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And I have a lot of things of my room.
What?
I have a lot of things in my room.
Okay, very nice.
Finish, yes.
Well, I don't need that much detail. I just wanted to make sure that you could give me a general idea.
Yes.
You
I
don't-
think this is the general.
You don't have to tell me like I have 12 shirts and 14 dresses, or you don't have to get that detail. Okay. Now we're gonna look at sentences. How much time do we have here? We only have 5 minutes. So here's what I want you to do well, you can't write. Next time, can you sign on the computer, and that way you can write in the notes?
Okay.
Okay. So what do you do in the living room? And the question, what do you do in the living room? And go ahead.
I do. I did.
I verb, whatever the verb is. I do, I sit, I talk, I watch, I play, whatever the verb is.
I watch TV and I drink some coffee with my family.
Okay.
And I read a book.
I read a book. Okay. Very nice. Now, where do you read the book? So then you could make the sentence longer. I read a book in the living room. Perfect. Great. That's a good sentence, right? But then we can make it longer. I read a book on the sofa in the living room. You see how we can kind of build the sentences together? We're putting them together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something else you do in the living room.
I watch TV.
Go ahead. I watch
TV, right?
I watch TV. Okay. In the living room.
You want a complete sentence?
I always want a complete sentence.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tell me again.
I read a book in the living room.
I read a book in the living room. Okay. Now, make your sentence a little longer. Or just, I read in the living room. Okay. Now, how do we make that longer then? For reading a book. For reading. I read a book, and you can see it in the notes too, but I read a book in the living room. How can we add to that?
I read a book in the living room and I watch TV with my family, right?
Okay, and well, you could say that too. And I watch TV. That adds more to the sentence, right?
I add more.
Sure. And like for example, here's what I would do. I read in the living room. I normally sit on the sofa and read in the living room. Right? To give me a more of a picture of what you do.
I normally sit in a chair and drink some coffee.
Okay.
And talk with my family.
Okay, very nice. Is that what you normally do?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me more. Now, What else do you do in the living room? Tell me one more because we only have 3 minutes. 20 seconds. Oh, yeah, that went out. Okay, then you don't have to tell me more. Do we have class tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay, very nice. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll give you a link to the page that you can find this on. Okay, very nice. Thank you, Kalu. And now I'm back to my Facebook people and my YouTube people. So, as a matter of fact, in my living room, usually make coffee and tea. John Adams. I'm sorry if that's your real name, but I think it's funny. And I'm not sure that's your real name. As a matter of fact, in my living room, I usually make coffee and tea and many things. And morning, that's very important. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and at night. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see what I missed. We're gonna share this in a couple other groups because we're gonna keep rolling in here for you people. But I need you to tell other people about it, and we need to grow this stuff, right? We need to grow this group. I'm going to share this right now with another group. Oh, my computer's working too hard right now. What else? Tell me some more examples. I usually study and watch TV in the living room. There we go. That's adding, Deva. That's adding. At noon? At noon, yes. At noon, Hosam, because that's a specific time, right? We say at with a specific time. At 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, at noon, at 4:30. Let's see. What else? Damith Gurunj. Living room is for entertaining formal guests. The living room is normally for entertaining formal guests. You're right. Very nice. But what do you do? We're practicing the sentences. What you do in the living room. Right? People left. Well, people are leaving. Oh, they're back. Okay. So that's the class. I think we've exhausted our time. And besides, I have another class starting soon, and I'm not going to keep this rolling that much longer. Okay. Again, thank you. I am watching TV. Okay. We talked about this in the beginning of the class, Damith, that we use for what do you do? General information, use a simple tense. I watch TV, right? Okay. So if you liked this, don't forget to like. Thank you for participating. Thank you for joining me. Whenever you're watching this, be sure to share it. And, it'll just keep getting better from here. The quality, I'll have more of a system that we will, we will have it run more smoothly, right? So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. Let me know also how you like, listening into my classes, because maybe you don't like it. Maybe you'd rather me just to set time aside for you. which I am going to do that too. Be sure you support me. Check out my stuff. I also am working on a Patreon page if that's more simple to support. Patreon, and I'll share the links with you when I have that more finalized. So thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you next time. Peace.